Hey, Mr. Paratrooper. I just had an interesting thought. You know how up until recently, you kind of wanted to move out of the coal region and you didn't like it so much and you thought that you might have a better life somewhere else. However, recently, it seems like you've had a change of heart. It seems like the coal region, at least for now, might be a good idea for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, as much as I would, painfully like to admit it, even though I have been in this coal region my entire life, you still have to admit, with me starting out in my new business, it is much easier for me to strengthen the connections that I already have up in this area than moving down to Philly and trying to establish more connections that I might not so easily. It seems like I can relate and connect to the people up here much more than what I would be able to down near Philly.
Yeah, because it seems like if you were down there, you'd pretty much have to start from scratch. But here, up in coal country, since you've lived here so long, you're so connected because of all the people you know through people you've worked with or people that your family has worked with. Like your Graham's hairdresser, for instance, or your former boss, and people like that. And friends of yours who live in this area. And they all know people. They're all connected. So it really does seem like this area has a lot of connections for you and might be and is better for you than we originally thought.
Remember when we used to bash Knobles as much as what we did? On second thought, when we really think about it, at this point, isn't it kind of to my advantage that I worked at the park for as long as I did?
Because you know all those people, and they know people. It's very interesting, isn't it?
You know the one person at this point who I believe can connect me with the most people? My former boss over at the park. Because think about it. I worked for him for 13 summers. And you know what, Ian? Do you believe that one good turn deserves another?
I think so. You know what? I think there's a moral in this whole thing. You know what it is?
What is that?
When you, a lot of people don't like where they live, and they think it totally sucks, and they can't wait to get out. But, in a lot of these cases, I think there's more, I'm trying to think exactly how to say this, but, where they live might turn out to be more advantageous for them than they thought. It might not be as bad as they think. The place where they live, even though it seems like it sucks, actually might be the very place they need to be.
You know, I don't know what I just thought of right now. Maybe Dorothy was right in The Wizard of Oz when she said there's no place like home.
Yeah, maybe she's right. Very interesting.